Hello everyone, Dr. Brenda here with The Wellness Way in Houston, Texas in Memorial. And today our quick tip is on what's for breakfast. Okay, so when you first start with your avoiding your food allergies, some of my patients get a little overwhelmed, like, there's nothing I can eat. And it's not really true. It may feel that way, but there's plenty of things you can eat. Usually what I tell them is try to focus on the list of the things that you can have versus the list that you can't have, because that list is always bigger. So today I just want to share with you some of the things that I've done since I started the Wellness Way approach, some different things for breakfast and different options that you can have for breakfast. The other thing I want to tell my patients, and I encourage them, think of it as an adventure. You get to try some new things, you get to explore some new things, so just embrace it and have fun with it. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, one of the options is the Bulletproof Coffee. So Dave Asprey is the creator of Bulletproof Coffee. You can go to his website, bulletproof.com, if you want to get more information about it. It's really, really pretty simple though. It's coffee, butter, and MCT, coconut oil. So it's 3 ingredients. Now I like to add extra things to mine. I like to use the organic coffee. I brew my coffee. You want to get I use the Kerrygold butter. You want to use a really high quality butter. You could use ghee or something like that as well. And I like to put 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of the oil in with my coffee. Now, I also like to add some protein powder, like the bone broth protein powder. I also, since I'm getting older, I add some collagen in just to help nourish the skin. I can put some stevia in. If you want a little bit sweeter, you can use I use cacao because I like the cacao. Good things for women in cacao. You can also use stevia if you want it sweeter. It usually tastes okay. It tastes very, very creamy. You see that little frothy stuff on top? It's really tasty. So basically, you put all the ingredients in a blender, blend it for 30 seconds, and you're ready to go. Super simple, super tasty. The recipes I'm giving you today, I'm not a cook. My husband does all the cooking. He's the chef at my house. So if I can do it, you certainly can do it. They're very simple. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is bone broth protein shake. So I like to use the Ancient Nutrition. They have chocolate, vanilla, turmeric, and pure. I like the chocolate and the vanilla. Vanilla is great if you want to mix different things with it. So pretty simple. You can just take the bone broth powder and you can mix it with some coconut milk or almond milk. Very, very simple. You can add on things very easily to it too. So when I'm doing my protein shake, sometimes I'll put bananas, or not bananas, but avocado to give it creamy. You can put berries in there, so you can add on a lot of things. Here's the cool thing I want to just tell you about the bone broth protein. It's really gaining popularity because there's so many good things in it. So it's got collagen, which is good for your blood and your cartilage and your bone. It's got chondroitin, which is good for your joint health, glucosamine for flexibility and comfort. So it's got some really good things, and it's a really high quality protein powder. So let me see if there's anything else I want to tell you on that. Pretty easy. Like I said, sometimes I'll get the chocolate bone broth and I'll put it with some nut butter, so it's kind of chocolate peanut butter. Tastes really good. Again, very simple. Play around with it. Try the things that you like and pick the things that you like best. One thing I want to say about all of these things that I'm going over today, you don't want to have the exact same thing day in and day out. So you want to kind of rotate them around. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at, chia pudding. So mine usually doesn't look that pretty. It's usually a little more grayish looking, but it's really tasty. Chia is a superfood, so it's really great for you. Good fat, fiber, and protein. It's very simple to make. I usually take a cup of oats, like the organic oats, like a 1/4 cup of the chia seeds, and then you just put some good milk in it, coconut, almond milk, and I put it in a little mason jar, and I put it in the refrigerator overnight. I also put some honey or maple syrup in there. I usually put a chunk of the nut butters in there. I like putting the berries on top too. You put it. The nice thing about this, you can pre-package it the night before. In the morning, it's ready to go. You can grab it and go. So it's very easy. You put all your stuff in there. Like I said, I put oats, chia seeds, maple syrup, some nut butter, and then some almond milk is what I use. Very tasty, very satisfying. All right. Kenwah bowls. So Kenwah, this is a really pretty one. Mine aren't usually that fancy, but they've got some nice goji berries, another superfood, sliced bananas, berries, some nuts in there. Kenwah is super easy to make. The key about cooking quinoa, though, you want to soak it first and then drain it, and then it's just 1 cup of water for a half a cup of the quinoa. Very easy. I like using the recipe that's in our Wellness Way book for the breakfast, and it's very simple. It's the quinoa, which comes in white, tricolor, or red. They're all good. Pick the one that you like the best. And I put honey, nuts, and berries. It's very simple. Again, quinoa is another superfood, so it's very filling. It's got the protein, the fat, and the fiber, so it's very healthy for you. It's very satiating. You can put whatever you want in it. You can add some cinnamon. Make it the way you like it. Very simple, very easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, last one. Sometimes you can just skip breakfast, okay? A true fast is actually like a 24-hour period. There's a term that's being thrown around now called intermittent fasting, which is not really a thing because fasting is a full cycle. But it's okay to skip a meal, especially breakfast. If you're not hungry, our hormones are higher and you're metabolizing higher, so it's okay to skip breakfast every now and then. They say breakfast is the most important meal. I think that was, Kellogg's or one of the cereal makers that came up with that. So it's okay to skip a cycle. It's okay to skip a meal and just fast. So it's very good for your hormones and your metabolism. So these are my things for breakfast. You can have the Bulletproof Coffee. You can have the bone broth protein. Other good proteins are going to be spirulina, hemp. I love the hemp too, another superfood. So you can get chia protein powder. And then the chia seed pudding, very good. There's a couple different recipes online you can look at. And then quinoa bowls. Or just skip your meal first thing in the morning. So what's for breakfast? You have plenty of choices. I hope you get to try some of the ones I recommended, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining me today.